to yet another install of this series. So the truck using in this video is the Freightliner FLB. It is by Harven and it is available on the workshop. This particular example has a 430 horsepower engine. It has a 10-speed gearbox and it is on a 4x2 chassis configuration, and I'll take a cargo of toys from Newport in Oregon up to Everett in Washington, and I have got the big map installed, so series I will be showing occasional these jobs, but just like some of the different mod trucks available. So I've got most of the trucks that Harven released on the workshop in here, so range from the Kenworth W990, the Freightliner Agosi, this truck. I've got the conventional Freightliner as well, and that in. So, and also saying I've featured the Agosi and the K100E already, so I aren't using any cargo mods at the moment. This profile is mod, so obviously I've got the mod trucks installed.
Get ready to turn right.
And I've got the mineral visor
turn right
top bar version installed as well. Now all these mods you can find on the Steam Workshop. And
get ready to turn left.
This truck has a working odometer. I forgot to point the Kenworth
turn left
K100E actually does have a working odometer, but it's up on the it's in a little display near the sun visor of the truck. So truck's fitted with a dashboard computer, and if you're familiar with the displays that's available in the Volvo FH,
get ready to turn right.
2012, the newer one from ETS, you'll know that some of these displays are very similar to what's available in that truck. So I'm going to leave off the Franco Peru originated mods that figure out like gambling, because some of them's very high demand. They've got a high triangle account, so that kind of FPS, but I'm using trucks that hope aren't too affected by that. So going on, let's say fairly near the beginning of the profile. I've done a couple of jobs this video. I've done another one in the Argosy, but I've already seen that truck before, so I am not using any sound mods at all, so what sounds hearing off these trucks are what they come with default within the mod. Trying to do what I've always done is pick a job up in the city where I dropped the previous one off in quick jobs, and that, so, but as I say, I don't just actually based a company in Vancouver, British Columbia, which is just into Canada, as part of the Canada Dream Map, so, but I'm getting a lot of jobs at the moment,
Go straight on.
quick jobs, down in like Washington and Oregon areas. I am increasing the distance, long distance bar, so probably be able to get some jobs into a few of the areas that are not in the default map. I don't know what size engine ranges these come with, because these trucks, but I know there's a variety of different, like Cummins and Detroit diesel and cat engines, as well as a varying range of gearboxes that you have a good choice from.
Go straight on.
Anyway, so that's one thing I won't be doing, and that's trying out any of the European truck mods that's available, i.e. the Volvos from ETS2 and the Scanias, and also you
Go
can
straight on.
get a old IB coat as well, the 190/38 special that's been adapted for ATS, but you get that off the forum or some of the more reputable mod sites. Now I've got Fine switched on and Take Simulator switched on as well, so realistic, but with quick jobs, because you can do one job after the other without taking like a rest stop between, unless you're on a long job that takes more than the required hours. You can't sort of manipulate what time you're driving within the game unless you use a console. But we will get some daylight in this run, I hope. So out of the two Freightliner mods I've tried so far with the cab overs, the Argosy and this one, I prefer the styling and look and the feel of the Argosy better than this, but these are lovely, don't get me wrong, these are lovely trucks. It's just, I think the other ones appear slightly more modern, or maybe to style in more of my taste. But cab overs are not that common now in real life in America, because I don't know if we still get new ones or not. And I don't know much about their trucking industry, so like they took the bonneted trucks as their standard, yet the European trucks are mainly, a great majority of them are cab over configurations. So I know there's some models that some of the manufacturers do that are available in Europe. Believe Scania used to do a T-cab, but I don't know if you still get them brand new or not. And I know Iveco has done one, and I think DAF has done snouted ones, but you don't see them that often in Europe. This is like the normal everyday run of the mill cab overs. It's only recently I learnt through talking to American YouTuber, Amazing ATX or something like that line, and I was asking because I don't know, see, it's on Convoy, wait, there's a line in it, a Jimmy and a white, where I didn't know what a Jimmy was, so he told me a Jimmy was a truck manufactured by GMC, which is the General Motors Corporation. I already knew, and confirmed it, that the white that actually is referred to in that song is actually what we now know as Freightliner, because it used to be White Freightliner as the company name. Now, when Amazing actually does his streams, they're actually late at night in the UK, so I don't actually get to see many of them live with what time of day that they're actually broadcasting on. Get the 5:35. I've not got the time zones set, so it's just standard time zone throughout the game at the moment. 5:40 in the morning, and it is starting to some daylight up, so within an hour or so it shall be back to daylight again. Now I'm running all these trucks in the default seating positions as they come, so a bit of an outside view of the approaching to Astoria. We're approaching what there isn't many of actually in ATN.
At
So I don't know how many roundabouts there is in total in the USA, you think, but there are in this game. There's this one here, and there's one in one of the reworked areas what they did when launched 1.35. One down there, and I think there's another one or two in either Oregon or Washington, but that's it, you just don't see them much at all in the game. This is a longer journey than the others, but as I say, I can't really dictate the route length, but I'll try to keep them under about 400 if I can, the ones I record.
Go straight on.
Now, if I were to buy one of these with this engine in, I'd probably make it to the 13-speed Eaton. Because 10 speeds are right in the little ones, but I think once you start getting, like, certainly this engine size is a little bit bigger, you'll start to look at like the 13 and the 18-speed transmissions, so you get better gear ratios for towing like a bit heavier loads with. So I say this load isn't that strenuous on here. We've got 29,243 American pounds of toys, which are roughly about half what poundage we're going to give you, and then it's roughly right on the tonnage. We're doing these loads over similar routes.
Keep right.
Because could test one over a mainly flat route, and then the next one would be like a lot of hills in it, and really test them evenly that way. I'll try and obey the rules of the road, because I'm just tempted to floor it and try and get past that bus in front, but I'll wait till the road markings. The thing is change.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Might not have to, because he's going straight on and we're turning off here. Just cross over into Washington now.
Go straight on. Go straight on.
Didn't set the same position up and he struck a little bit lower, but he managed it quite well. Look it as it is.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
But this truck, say so it's nice enough to drive. Didn't wavy and wandering like some of them are. But if you were to get one of these on the 4x2, I would
Keep left.
only think about maybe use it on the shorter, more local roads. If you go for this configuration, 4x2 will be okay in ATS for like your shorter, lightweight hops, but to do some of the other cargoes that are a bit heavier than others, go for the what's pretty standard, the 6x2 or the 6x4 configuration. The trucks. And if you want to look up some history of some of the, or some videos on some of the history of the different American trucks, Jack's Chrome Shop has done some of the history series on like Kenworth and Peterbilt and things like that, as well as some of the different models of trucks have done a history of. Quite informative, and they've done like in a documentary style that takes it how the company's origins, how they were formed, and some of the classic models trucks that they've released over the time that they've been in existence, things like that. I watched one or two of those videos on YouTube, and they are actually quite good, quite informative with them. So I'll just keep on going till tested as many of the mod trucks as I can using the quick jobs, and then I'll decide. Obviously some that I can't feature, but those that I can't feature because in the quick jobs I may buy some of those trucks and run them for say about 10,000 miles or so, which do with any truck I'm going to own. But this profile will not, up to now, will not like feature like employee drivers and such things. It's an explanation profile and a bit of a truck mod test profile for myself, so not like the profile that did that's still an ongoing project actually, Idiot's Guide profile, because in that and that I own all the garages, they're all upgraded to large and they've all got the maximum number of trucks and drivers in them, but I'll keep it ongoing for when like more map DLCs come out or cargo DLC. So I have a, and then with that profile I also have a vanilla copy of it, which means that I've got one with all the traffic mods and things in, and the same profile without any mods and things in, so that I've got bases covered for as game updates its version and things. So I'll just pull into one of the many way station stops.
Okay, let's find a new route
over the course of this profile.
Turn left.
These are the compulsory scales which you have to stop at when you're called in, but there is some other types of scales on the map which I'll probably demonstrate in a future, because I noticed that some of the service stations, there's a couple in California like this, and as well as some of the larger rest stops have the cat scale, some haven't. So, but you can use the ones on the the service stations if you wish, but they're not compulsory, and there is a small charge for using those. But if you're looking for, I think it's the Big in America achievement, or the one that you have to gross over a certain weight achievement. The easiest way to do it is with one of the default trucks on a 6x4 sleeper cab configuration. Now
keep left.
Check with that one, that with a 6x4 sleeper. But what I would do, there's plenty of guides to achievements on within the Steam community and things like that on the internet. So achievement, you need one of the cargo packs, you have it, and looking for is to take the transformer,
keep left,
which is quite a big heavy load, and I said that your load has to weigh over certain. Now that's one of the only loads that isn't special transport that will do, that you can actually stop at these cat scales with. Do that is you pull it to the service station, bring me your tanks, No, when I got the achievement, I did it off a quick job. So you bring me a tank, then you go on the scales, and hopefully, if you got a 6x4 sleeper cab, that should actually give me enough to wait over the required amount to get the achievement. Whether it works with any of like the Jazzy Cat trailer packs or loads in that, or any of the other loads in the game, I don't know, but that's good up to do it, and that's how I achieved that one. So
Keep left. Keep right, and then exit right.
check mirror out there.
Exit right. Turn left. Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
So just we're through a bit of Everett, and we'll dispatch with this trailer into its delivery point.
Go straight on.
For parking, I've got random, so some parks will get easy parks, some will be more difficult.
Go straight on. Go straight on.
So that's roughly what we're driving. So it's a good quality mod, and these mod trucks, there's plenty of customization for them as well.
Keep right,
So you
and
can
then
actually
continue straight on.
quite fancy, but as I say, just quick job
Go
once,
straight
you
on.
just get what's set. So, that was another one I shouldn't have got fined on there. Because I know for a fact I was well and truly over the line. Another one that like that, you thought is, you pull up to some lights, car in front of you's wet turning right, you go up behind him, and you get stuck with your front wheels over the line, and you haven't moved, because you couldn't move. You stood still, you crossed the line well and truly on green, it's just you couldn't go. And hey presto, guess what? You get fined, red light. But you haven't moved anywhere, you couldn't move anywhere.
Finally,
So some of
we are
these
here.
fines in this game need reworking, especially around traffic lights and things, around the collisions, because it would actually be more dangerous in that situation to actually go the way it would to stay where you are. So I will have to try and learn how to park using just the mirrors. But so right, so just do the last little bit of this now. Say 10-10 for now. Stay safe on it. Don't have too much. Goodbye until the next one.